What's going on, guys? Coming at you with the commentary this time, trying out something different. Um, this workout I did was a arm workout, so I did bis and tris. Started off with triceps, did the V-bar uh, press downs on the cable machine, and started out with the warm-up set, but then worked into doing reps at 20, 10, 10, and then back to 15. So 20 reps and then 10, 10 would be heavy sets. My next exercise that I did were barbell curls. Each exercise I did was 4 sets of 20, 10, 10, and 15. So I always start out warming up and then I work into working sets. So this is one of my working sets of doing 10. As you can see right here, my elbows are back and planted against the side of my body. You want to always keep it stable and just use your biceps to curl. Get a lot of tension on that biceps. And then now I worked up to my third working set. So I did the 25 and a 10 on each side. So usually what I'll do with my arm workout is I will switch it up. So I will do one tricep workout and then one bicep workout. It really keeps the pump. It gives you a good pump at the end of the workout. My next exercise that I did were overhead tricep extensions with the easy bar curl. So basically what you want to do here is you want to try to go down as far as you can to stretch out that tricep and then go all the way up, but you don't want to lock out. You want to keep the tension on the tricep. So what you do is you go near to locking out, but you want to keep your elbows bent a little bit so it keeps the tension on that tricep. So that's my second working set right there with 110 pounds. If you can, go heavy, but you don't want to go too heavy to where your form is getting messed up. You want to have a strict form still. Next exercise, what I did was the cable rope hammer curls. I really love this exercise because it really keeps the tension on your bicep. So what I have right now, since I'm a little bit taller, I stand on a platform so I can get more of a stretch at the bottom. And what I'll do is you got to keep your shoulders back, and then I just pull up to my chest and stretch out pull apart the cable, the rope. I really love doing this exercise on arm day, but I will switch it up every now and then and do the dumbbells. Next exercise I did was the machine tricep pushdowns. Started out with 2 plates. Pretty much this is my second working set, so I did this for about 20 reps. And then once I did that, then I usually go into doing another working set a little heavier for 10 reps. So this is what I did here. Just remember, guys, that if you can, keep your elbows in a locked position and then just push down with your triceps. With this exercise here, you don't want to lean forward, because if you lean forward, you're using more of your lower chest. If you want to keep the tension on your tricep, you stand straight up or sit straight up and you push down with your triceps. Because a lot of people, what they tend to do is they tend to lean forward more, so they get a lot of the tension on your chest, so you're not utilizing your triceps as much. You're using a lot of your chest to help out. With the next exercise, what I did is I went back to a bicep exercise. So I started doing the spider curls. At this point, you don't really have to go too heavy on the spider curls because you're already fatigued and you really want to try to focus on the tension and you want to focus on your form. You don't want to veer off form. So what I did is I started out with 50s and then 70s. Usually when you curl these, it's not too heavy, But when you're doing the spider curls and you're keeping the strict form and you can't really move your elbows as much, it's a little bit heavier. So just remember to always keep the tension on the bicep and stretch it out too. You want to stretch out that bicep because you want to get that muscle fibers recruiting. Next exercise, what I did is I did a cable tricep pushdown single arm. So I started out with the left side, and what I did is I come across my chest. I come across my shoulder with my left arm diagonally. You get a better pump that way. You get a better squeeze. So I did both sides for sets of 20, 10, 10, 15. And what you want to do at the bottom is you really want to squeeze at the bottom. Okay, once you squeeze at the bottom, that's how you get that's how you recruit those muscle fibers. You really want to squeeze at that bottom when you're going down for the tricep. Okay? A lot of people tend to just try to go as heavy as possible because a lot of them like to ego lift, so they try to go as heavy as possible, but they don't have the right form doing it. So if you don't have the right form of the exercise, you're not utilizing the muscle. You're not really doing anything. Okay, you're not really working out that muscle. So it's better to just stick with the weight that you can do the reps for. That way you can utilize that muscle. If you really want to get something out of it, that's what you got to do. My last exercise that I did for my arm day was the machine concentration curls. And pretty much I did single arm just to isolate the arm and focus on the bicep of each arm by itself. I did this one and then I switched over to the left side. So I usually don't do this exercise too much, but I haven't done it in a while, so I decided to do this one and change it up. Usually what I like to do is I like to do the seated concentration curls and have your arm hanging down next to your leg and doing that way, but decided to do something different this time around. So guys, please remember when you're doing this workout or any workout, focus on your form and making sure that you keep the tension on any muscle part that you do. That's what's going to allow your muscles to grow, and if you keep doing high reps, heavy weight, that's what's going to help your muscles grow. So, this is what I did. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.